Sandra here. I just want to make a quick video showing you how to make 3 delicious summer cocktails using some of my jams. So today I'm going to be showing you a Jalapeno Margarita, an Earl Grey Blueberry and Thyme cocktail, and an Apricot Pineapple Bourbon Smash. So let's get started. So, very important, you have to salt the rim. I'll go over that real quick. You can also do sugar if you want. It totally depends on your preference. So you're going to take a wedge of lime, make a little cut right in the center, and then you're just going to put that cut along the rim here. Rotate the cup. Now I'm going to dip it into my plate that has, I used a little bit of cane sugar for this one. Alright, perfect. So, put a little ice in here, get ready for our drink, set that aside. Alright, so we're going to take our shaker, and we're going to be putting in, first of all, 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. I've already squeezed it to save a little bit of time. I'm going to go ahead and dump that in there. And I'm going to do about a tablespoon of the jam. This is where you can kind of play around with it, go to whatever you like. I'm going to do about a heaping tablespoon. And I'm just going to pour that in there. Alright. Now, I'm going to take ½ an ounce of sweet and sour mix. And don't worry, all these recipes will be written out for you in the description. Alright, ½ an ounce. And now the fun part, 2 ounces of tequila. Alright, so we got 1 1/2. And 2 ounces. Alright. So we're going to throw a little bit of ice in here. Crushed ice is always good. If you have access to it, not a big deal. Now we're going to put the lid on, and we're going to shake like crazy. Now remember, you've got jam in there, which is a little bit thick, so you've got to really shake it up to break up that jam. Alright, let's see how it did. I'm going to use the strainer to strain it into our glass. Beautiful. Let's garnish it. You can use that same lime wedge from before. And for the fun of it, take a couple pieces of jalapeno, throw that on top. And there's our jalapeno margarita. Cheers! Okay, so next up is our Earl Grey Blueberry and Thyme cocktail. So I'm going to be a little bit vague on this one because there's actually a lot of different things that you can do with this one. You can use different alcohols, you can use different mixers, you can do whatever you want. But I'll show you the way I'm going to make it, and I'll give you some options. So we're going to start off with 1 ounce of lemon juice. Already got it in here. Put it into our shaker. And we're going to do about a tablespoon of jam again. Now with this one, because you do have the chunks of blueberry, you can definitely puree it a little bit, make it a little bit more liquidy first. But you're going to strain it, so it doesn't really matter, it's up to you. But about a heaping tablespoon. Yum. And we're going to throw in a little bit of thyme into the shaker. Now, one thing that you should think about when you're using garnishes in a cocktail is that just as is, they're going to have some of their normal flavor, but if you really want to bring out the oils, you're going to slap it, and that's literally exactly what it sounds like. So whatever garnish you want to do, mint, basil, thyme, rosemary, anything, put it in your hand, slap it. Do a little experiment. Smell it before and then smell it after. You're going to notice a big difference after you do that. So throw that in there. Alright, then I made a little bit of thyme simple syrup. So simple syrup, equal parts sugar and water, heat it up just until the sugar dissolves, and then I had a few sprigs of thyme in it and let it steep for just a little while. So I'm going to do about 2 teaspoons of the simple syrup. All right. So now the important part. 2 ounces of vodka. All right, 1 and 2. All right, now the fun part, let's shake it up. Oh, wait, don't forget your ice. Get things nice and cool, helps break up the jam a little bit. All right, time to shake. Okay, I want to garnish my drink with a little bit more thyme, so slap it first. Beautiful. All right, and then I'm going to just strain it into the glass. All right, there's that. And then I'm just going to top it with a little bit of seltzer. Garnish it with a lemon. Oh yeah, look how fancy that is. So like I said, this one has a lot of variations. I did a little bit of seltzer water on top and I used vodka. Another really good option would be to use gin and top it with a little bit of tonic instead. If you don't really want to do the thyme, you can make a lavender simple syrup. Lavender and Earl Grey go together like peanut butter and jelly. They are delicious together. You could sub the seltzer for lemonade. There's so many options. This one is a really good one to turn into a mocktail as well. If you're not interested in having any alcohol, just do the seltzer, do some lemonade, leave out the vodka, and you're good to go. Now this jam does have the kind of larger chunks of apricots in it. So for this one, if you are going to use it for a cocktail, I do recommend throwing it into a blender and pureeing it a little bit. Otherwise, you're going to pretty much lose out on all the apricots when you strain it into your drink. So I've kind of done a mediocre job of blending them up. So you're going to put about 2 ounces of the jam into your shaker. 2 ounces is maybe about 2 heaping tablespoons, give or take. All right, throw that in there. Now, the next is we're going to take a few leaves of mint, and just like we did with the thyme on the last one, we want to release those oils that are in the mint, so it's kind of fun. All right, so next we just want a little bit of lemon juice, and the way we're going to do that is by slicing up our lemon and just throwing some lemon wedges into the shaker. Alright, so I'm going to throw those in there. Now, if you have a muddling tool, that's going to make this process much easier. I don't really have that, so I'm going to use a spoon. So I'm going to kind of just go in there, crush up the lemon and muddle up the mint leaves, all that kind of stuff. Just get all of those juices released. Alright. Now the most important part, 2 ounces of bourbon. Okay. Excellent. Now we're just going to throw a little bit of ice in there. And just like the others, we're going to shake it up. Okay. Here's our bourbon smash. Now, this is going to be a little bit hard to get out of the shaker just because you've got a lot going on in there. So give it a few shakes. Oh yeah, it's going to be so worth it. Top it with a little bit of lemon, a little bit of mint, and hey, let's throw some pineapple in there. Alright, so that's our Apricot Pineapple Bourbon Smash. I hope you guys have liked this video. If you want to see more like it, please comment below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you'd like to see future videos on. If you want to order anything, let me know. If you end up making your own cocktails, I would love it if you tag me on Instagram at sanders.jams. Just make sure you like and subscribe to my video, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys again soon. Thank you so much.